my dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. Student, I am teaching you subject mathematics in standard 8. We are studying our chapter number 11, statistics. Today we are going to see the meaning of percentage bar graph and we will solve the questions from practice set 11.3. But before that, subscribe my channel by pressing subscribe at right side. Press the bell icon also to get my recent videos. Children, in our lower standards we all have studied simple bar graphs and joint bar graphs. This year also in 11.2 we have studied subdivided bar graph. Now here we are going to study about percentage bar graph. So let us see what do we mean by percentage bar graph. For that we have to see this paragraph which is given in our textbook, percentage bar graph or percentage bar diagram. One example is given there. In the town RV, 42 trees out of 60 trees planted are survived, and in the town Morshi, 45 trees out of 75 are survived. In the town Barshi, 45 trees out of 90 are survived. So three towns are given. They have planted the number of trees. For example, in RV they have planted 60 trees, but out of 60 only 42 have survived. In Morshi they have planted 75 trees, but out of 75 only 45 trees are survived. And in town Barshi they have planted 90 trees, and out of 90 only 45 trees are survived. So to know in which town the plantation is more successful, only number of trees planted are not sufficient. We get to know how many trees are planted, but that is not sufficient. In which town the plantation is more successful, if we want to know this, what we have to do? For that we have to find the percentage of survived plant. How many plants are survived, and we have to find out their percentage. So in the RV, percentage of trees survived, have to find out percentage. Out of 60, 42 plants are survived. So for finding out percentage, what we have to do? We have to divide this 42 by 60 and multiply by 100, because we have to find out the percentage. That's why we have to multiply it by the 100, and then we will get the answer as 70. 70% plants survived in RV. Similarly, in Morshi also, to find out the percentage of trees survived, what we have to do? As in the Morshi, 45 trees are survived out of 75. So what we have to do? 45 divided by 75 and multiply by 100. In this way, we get the answer as 60%. So from this percentage, notice that the percentage of survival trees in RV is more. We get in RV there are 70% of trees, and in Morshi there are 60% of trees survived. Number of survival of trees. So in percentage of trees which are survived in RV are 70%, and in Morshi they are only 60%. So it means that the percentage gives somewhat different information. So a subdivided bar graph which is drawn by converting the data into percentage is called percentage bar graph. So percentage bar graph is also a subdivided bar graph, but we have to convert the given numerical data into percentage first. Like here, the number of survived trees are first converted into percentage in this example, and then we can compare that in the RV the percentage of trees survived is more than the percentage of trees which are survived in the town Morshi. So after getting percentage, it becomes easy to compare. So similarly, in percentage bar graph also, we have to first find out the percentage of given numerical data, and then we have to draw it in the subdivided bar graph. So that means percentage bar graph is a specific type of subdivided bar graph. It is special type of subdivided bar graph. We draw the percentage bar graph of the above data using the following steps. So we will draw this bar graph or percentage bar graph of the given example. Just now we have seen the example of trees survived which are planted in the town of Arvi, Morshi and Barshi. So first we have to find out the percentage in this table. We have to prepare a table like this. So that means percentage bar graph is a specific type of subdivided bar graph. Okay, it is special type of subdivided bar graph. And we draw the percentage bar graph of the above data using following steps. Okay, so this example of the planted trees and survived trees in 3 towns Arvi, Morshi and Barshi. We will first prepare this table as it is shown like this. So first there are the names of town which is written in the first row. As you all can see, the names of towns are written Arvi, Morshi and Barshi. And then after that the second row is for the total number of trees. In Arvi, total number of trees planted 60. Then in Morshi, total number of trees planted 75. In Barshi, total number of trees planted are 90. And then third column, trees survived, 42 in Arvi, 45 in Morshi and 45 in Barshi. After writing this given data, the third column we have to write for percentage of survived trees. We have to find out percentage, and we know how to find out the percentage. First, for finding out percentage, we have to first divide. That means the number of trees survived upon number of trees planted. Okay. So out of 60, 42 are survived. So that means what? 42 upon 60. Out of 60, 42 survived means 42 upon 60. And as we have to find out the percentage, we have to multiply it by 100. So 42 upon 60 multiplied by 100, we are getting 70%. Similarly, in Morshi, 45 trees are survived out of 75. That means what? 45 upon 75 multiplied by 100, we will get 60. Similarly, in Barshi also, 45 trees are survived out of 90. They have planted 90 trees and only 45 have survived. So, for finding the percentage of survived trees, what we have to do? 45 divided by 90 multiply by 100, and in this way we get the answer as 50%. So, first we have to find out the percentage. And after finding the percentage, we have to draw subdivided bar graph. Subdivided percentage bar graph. Okay. So, let us see. As we all can see here, the subdivided bar graph of all 3 towns have drawn here. On x-axis, the towns are written Arvi, Morshi and Barshi. Okay, these 3 towns are written. And all the bars are of 100. As you all can see, all 3 bars are of 100. So, in percentage bar graph, the speciality is all bars should be of 100. That is the most important feature, or that is the most important point of drawing percentage bar graph. As we have converted number of trees survived into percentage here, 70%, 60% and 50%. So after this conversion, when we draw our bars should be of 100. Okay, so always keep this in mind. On y-axis, we have to take 1 centimeter distance as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That means 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. And in this way, after taking the 1 centimeter distance as 10 unit, we have to draw all the bars of 100. And afterwards, we will divide it. So as in Arvi, the percentage is 70. So till 70, we have to make 2 parts of this first bar. Then in Morshi, the percentage we have got 60. So up till 60, we have to make the 2 parts. And then in Barshi, it is 50. So in this way, we have to divide the bar of 100. And then one part we can just fill it with the other color, and in this way we can draw percentage bar graph. So what are the steps which we have seen in this percentage bar graph? Let us see. In a percentage bar graph, all bars are of height 100 units. Okay, so this is the most important feature, most important point. All bars are of height 100 units. In each bar we show percentage of survived trees. Remaining part shows the percentage of trees which did not survive. So this blue part is for the percentage of the trees which are survived, and the upper blank part is for the number of trees which are not survived. Then third point, a percentage bar graph is a specific type of subdivided bar graph. So the remaining procedure of drawing a percentage bar graph is the same as that of subdivided bar graph. So the procedure is same, only the important feature is all bar are of the height of 100 units, and after that we will divide them. So in this way we have to draw our percentage bar graph. Now let us see the questions from practice set 11.3. So now let's start practice set 11.3. So children, let us first solve question number 2 from practice set 11.3. Observe the following graph and answer the question. We have given 5 questions, but before that, writing the answers for these questions, we will be observing this graph. What is there in the graph? So what is there in the graph? On x-axis we can see the names of farmers are written over there. So first farmer is Ajita, then second is Yash, third is Ravi, and fourth one is Sudha. So in this way 4 farmers name is written over there. Then on y-axis we can see the production in the farm is there, and we can see all the bars are of 100. That means it is a percentage subdivided bar graph. It is percentage bar graph. Okay, so when all the bars are of 100, we have to write directly the type of bar graph is percentage bar graph. Now again, what is given in this graph? This blue colored is filled with this part is for the production of tur, and the part which is filled with white color or which is kept blank is for the production of gram. So let us see the questions. State the type of bar graph. Just now I told you the type of bar graph is percentage bar graph. Now how much percent is the tur production in total production in Ajita's farm? So for Ajita, the bar which is drawn is the first bar. As you all can see here, the Ajita's name is there, and the tur production is shown by the blue color. So in Ajita's farm, this lower part, blue color part, is still 60. So tur production is 60% to the total production. So let us see the answers to this question, how to write in full sentence. So as you all can see, the answers are written like this. First answer is the type of bar graph is percentage bar graph, and second answer is the tur production in Ajita's farm is 60%. So in this way we have to write the answers. Now let us see the third question. Question number 3 is compare the production of gram in farms of Yash and Ravi and state whose percentage of production is more and by how much. So we have to compare the percentage of gram in Yash and Ravi's farm. So Yash farm, Yash's bar is this one. Second bar is for Yash and third bar is for Ravi. And as we all can see, the white colored part is for the percentage of gram. So in Ravi's farm, this till 50 is tur, so remaining 50 will be for gram, as it is the bar is of 100. So if this lower part is of 50, so upper part will also be 50. 50 plus 50 is 100. Now let us see in the Ravi's farm. In the Ravi's farm, the tur production is up to 70. It goes up to 70. So remaining part is for the gram. 100 minus 70 is 30. So this remaining part is of 30 in Ravi's farm. So here the answer is written. The production of gram in Yash's farm is 50%. Production of gram in Ravi's farm is 70%. So 70 minus 50. That means therefore the Ravi's production is more than Yash's production, and it is by more by 20%. Okay. So in this way we have to write the answer for third question. Compare the bars carefully and write the answers. Question number 4. Whose percentage production of tour is the least? The least means minimum, smallest. So tour production is shown by blue color. So blue color part, in whose bar is the smallest one? As we all can see in Sudha's bar, it is the smallest one. Here the Sudha's bar, it is 40, till it reaches till 40, and remaining all are bigger than the Sudha's bar. So as we all can see in Sudha's farm, the tour production is least. So the answer we have to write like this: Sudha's production of tour is least. In this way write the answer. Now question number 5 is state the production of percentage of tour and gram in Sudha's farm. So in percentage of tour, just now we have seen it is 40%. So Sudha's farm production of percentage of tour is 40. So remaining percent is 60% is for the gram. As this is the bar of 100, so 100 minus 40, automatically it will be 60. Production of gram will be equal to 60%. So in this way, by observing the graph, we have to write the answers to all the questions for this question number 2. Observe the graph carefully and write the answer in one sentence. Now question number 1. Show the following information by percentage bar graph. We have given the information in the table, and we have to show it in the percentage bar graph. Now you all know percentage bar graph, we have to draw all the bars of 100, but before that we have to find out the percentage. So division of standard 8th, A, B, C, D, 4 divisions are there, and number of securing grade A are given. Total number of students in division A are 60, and out of 60, 45 students have secured grade A. In B, 55 number of students are there, and out of 55, 33 students have got grade A. In division C, 8C, the total number of students are 40, and out of 40, 10 students have got grade A. Similarly, in division D, 8D, 75 students are there, and out of 75, 15 students have got grade A. So this is given properly, clearly in the numerical data, how many students have secured grade A, but we have to convert it into percentage. To draw percentage bar graph, we have to convert this data into percentage. So let us see first how to convert it into percentage, and then we will draw the graph. So children, as you all can see, I have written this question in my graph book, and now we have to solve this question. Show the following information by a percentage bar graph. Division of standard 8, A, B, C, D, 4 division are given. Number of students securing grade A, 45, 33, 10, 15, and total number of students in standard 8A, 60, 8B, 55, 8C, 40, and 8D, 75. So in 8A, out of 60, 45 students have secured grade A. As you all know, we have to draw the percentage bar graph, so we have to convert this into percentage. So let us one more column we have to draw here. One more row we have to draw. So I am going to write for this percentage of students securing grade A, and this way we have to draw one more row here so that we can convert it into the percentage. So let us see how to convert into percentage. In division A, out of 60, 45 student has secured grade A. So we have to write it as 45 upon 60 multiplied by 100. In this way, we have to first write the step out of 60, 45 has secured grade A. That means 45 upon 60, and as we have to convert it into percentage, that means multiply by 100. Now let us calculate this. 0 and 0 getting cancelled. Now I will be cancelling this 10 and 6. 2 5s are 10 and 2 3s are 6. So let us see what we are getting now. 45 upon 3. This 3 we are getting, and multiply by this 5. Okay. Now let us again cancel this 45 by 3. So I am going to cancel this 45 by 3. 3 ones are 3. Again 3 ones are 3. 4 minus 3, 1 remaining. This 5 means 15. 3 5s are 15. So we are getting 15 multiplied by 5. 15 5s are 75. So in this way we have got the percentage of student in standard 8A who secured grade A. So 75% of the students in grade A, in division A has secured grade A. In this way we have to keep on calculating so that we can get the percentage. So now for the second division, that means division 8B, out of 55, 33 students have secured grade A. So out of 55, 33, out of 55, 33, that means 33 upon 55, and multiply by 100. Now as we all can see, these two numbers 33 and 55, and immediately we can cancel it by 11. 11 3s are 33 and 11 5s are 55. So we are getting 3 upon 5 multiplied by 100. Now this 100 can be cancelled, can be divisible by 5. So 5 2s are 10 and 5 zeros are 0. So we are getting 3 into 20, and 3 into 20 means 60. So 60% of students from division 8B are securing the grade A. Now next 8C is there, 10 and 40. Out of 40, 10 student has secured. So let us find out how many percent. So it will be 10 upon 40 multiplied by 100. Cancel the 0 0. We will be getting 1 upon 4 multiplied by 100. Now 100 and 4 we can cancel it. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 10 minus 8, 2 remaining, and this 0 means 20. So 4 5s are 20. So we are getting 1 multiplied by 25. Answer is 25. So 25% students are securing grade A in division C. Now let us find out in division D. So here it is 15 upon 75 multiplied by 100. Now 15 and 75, we can see here this 75 is cancelled by 15. It is in the table of 15. So 15 ones are 15 and 15 5s are 75. We are getting 1 upon 5 multiplied by 100. Now this 100 can be cancelled by 5 again. 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10, and 5 zeros are 0. So 1 multiplied by 20 we are getting, that means 20. So 20% students are securing grade A in division D. So in this way we have to convert it into percentage first. Total number, and out of total number how many students. So these many students upon total number multiply by 100 and do all this calculation and get the percentage of student. Now as usual we have to draw our this graph, percentage graph. So for drawing the percentage graph we have to apply the same method of drawing x-axis and y-axis. As you all can see, I have drawn my x-axis and y-axis also. X-axis is horizontal line, we all know that, and y-axis is the vertical line, and the intersection of these two axis is known as origin, and coordinates of origin are 0. Now as this is percentage bar graph, so on y-axis we have to take 1 centimeter is equal to 10%. So first 10, second dark line is 20, third dark line is 30. In this way we all know that percentage bar graph, 1 unit is equal to 10% we have to take, and because all the bars are of 100, so take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So in this way till 100 we have to take the points on y-axis. This is our y-axis. Okay, so in this way we have to write the coordinates on y-axis. This is what on y-axis we have taken the percentage of students. This is percentage of students securing grade A. So in this way we have taken percentage of students securing grade A on y-axis. Now on x-axis what we have to take? It is the division of standard 8th. So here I am going to write division of standard 8. A, B, C, D, we will be drawing the bars. Now here we have to write the scale on top right side, scale on y-axis. What is the scale on y-axis? 1 centimeter is equal to 10%. For percent bar graph, the scale is same. If you draw any bar graph, percentage bar graph, the scale is same. On y-axis it will be 1 centimeter is equal to 10%. Now start drawing the bars of 100. So let us draw the bars of 100 now. Till 100 all 4 bars we will be drawing for division A, B, C, D. Keep the distance equal between 2 bars. Okay, distance should not be changed. So this is my first bar of 100. Now second bar I will be drawing again of 100. In this way I will be drawing all 4 bars. So as you all can see, I have drawn all these 4 bars which are of 100 each. Okay, these all 4 bar graphs are of 100 unit each. Now this is for division A, this is for division B, this is for division C, and fourth one is for division D. So we have to write divisions here A, B, C, D, and we have written here division of standard 8. Now what we have to do, we have to divide it, because it is not only percentage bar graph, it is subdivided percentage bar graph. Okay, always keep this in mind, it is subdivided percentage bar graph. So let us divide the first bar. In first bar we have to show that how many percentage of student have secured grade A. So what is the answer we have got? 75 percentage of student in division A has secured grade A. So we have to divide till 75. So where 75 will come? 75 will come between 70 and 80. So here we have to divide this bar. So divide it at 75. Okay, then second bar we have to divide at 60, because 60% of students have secured grade A. So we will be dividing it at 60. Then third bar we have to divide at 25. So divide at 25. 25 will come between 20 and 30. And then the last one is 20%. In division D, 20% students have secured this grade A. So we have to divide at 20. Divide properly. See here it is 20. Now in this way we have divided all the 4 bars. Now next thing is to show it, mark it with the different colors, or we can show it by slant line, we can show it by putting dots on it. You can do anything. So I am doing slant lines over here. So like this I will be drawing the slant lines. I will draw slant line to all these 4 parts in 4 bars. So in this way I have completed drawing slant lines in the part which we are showing by to secure to the students who secured grade A. So in this way all 4 bars are completed. So this part which we have shown is for the student who secured grade A. So here we have to show in the squares. Here first square I have shown all the slant line, that means these are the students secured grade A, and the part which I have kept empty are for the students who did not secure grade A. Okay, so in this way we can complete this subdivided percentage bar graph. This is percentage, all the bars are of 100 percentage, but subdivided, we have to divide it. So this is our third question. The following data is collected in a survey of some students of 10th standard from some schools. So in first row there are school, first school, second school, third school, fourth school. In all these 4 school, some survey has done, and in this survey they have found out how many students wanted to go to science stream and how many students wanted to go to commerce stream. So inclination towards science stream and inclination towards commerce stream is given. We have to draw the percentage bar graph. So for drawing a percentage bar graph, we require total of anything, whatever is given, numerical data about whichever thing is given, we should first get the total. As in the previous question, in question number 1 we have given the total, but here the total is not given. Unless and until total is not there, we cannot draw the percentage bar graph, or we can not find out the percentage. So first always find out the total, and then we can find out the percentage. So as we have given only the number of students who want to go to science stream and number of students who want to go to commerce stream, but total number of students are not given. So first find out the total number of students. So here the next row I will be writing total students, and then we will be finding out the percentage of students for anything, for either for the science stream or for the commerce stream. So first find out the total students. So 90 plus 60, 150. Total student in first school are 150. In second school there are 60 plus 20, 80 students are there. In third school 50 students are there, and in fourth school 16 plus 24, 40 students are there. So in this way first find out the total students, then we will be finding out the percentage. So let me draw one more column here for showing the percentage. Okay, so here percentage of students whose inclination is towards science stream. Okay, so in this way we can find out the percentage of students whose inclination are towards science stream, because for the then remaining percentage will be for the commerce automatically. So for percentage, you all know how we calculate total this and this out of total how many students are interested in science. So this is 90 upon 150 multiplied by 100. We all know that. So this many student upon total multiply by 100. Now 10 I am cancelling. So in 15's table 90 is there. 15 6 are 90, 15 1s are 50, and 15 6 are 90. So we are getting 6 into 10. 6 into 10 is 60. So in first school 60% student are interested going to science stream. Now let us find out in the second school total number of students are 80, and out of 80, 60 wants to go to science. So that means what? 60 upon 80 multiply by 100. Okay, I will be cancelling 0, 0. Then 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So I am getting 3 upon 4 multiply by 100. This 100 we can cancel by 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. So we are getting 3 multiply by 25, that means 75. So 75% of students wants to go to science in second school. Now let us find out in third school. It is very easy. Out of 50, 25 wants to go to science and 25 wants to go to commerce. That means 50% students. So let us show the calculation also. 25 upon 50 multiply by 100. So that means what? 51s are 50, 52s are 100. 25 into 2, that means 50. So 50% wants to go to commerce and 50% want to go to science in third school. Now let us find out in the fourth school. 16 students want to go to science out of 40. So that means what? 16 upon 40 multiply by 100. Now 1 0 cancel with 1 0. 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16. So we are getting 4 multiplied by 10. So answer is 40. So in this way we have got all the percentage of students, those who wants to go to science stream, and then the remaining percentage of students will be there for the commerce stream. For example, in first school, if 60% students are interested in going towards science stream, that means 40% students are for the commerce. In second, 75% are interested in the science stream, that means 25% are for the commerce, because 75 plus 25 is 100. Then here 50 are for science, then remaining 50 will be for the commerce. 50 plus 50 is 100. Again here 40 students want to go to science, that means the 60 students want to go to commerce. 40 plus 60, 100. In this way we have to calculate this percentage. Now let us draw the percentage bar graph. You all know for percentage bar graph we have to draw all bars of 100. That means for first school also the bar will be of 100, for second school also the bar will be of 100 units, third school also the bar will be of 100 units, and fourth school will be also the bar for 100 units. On the x-axis we take this first row. In first row there is school, so for x-axis we will be taking this first school, second school, third school and fourth school. So let us see how I have drawn here. As you all can see, I have drawn x-axis and y-axis. This is x-axis I have written here, and this is y-axis is written here. Now on x-axis we have taken school, on y-axis we have to write the percentage of students inclination towards science and commerce stream. Okay, write in full sentence in percentage of students inclination towards science and commerce stream. On x-axis we have taken the schools. So this is first school, this is second school, this is third school, and this is the fourth school. In this way we have drawn the bars for first, second, third and fourth school. On y-axis we have taken the scale as 1 centimeter is equal to 10%. So that means what? 1 centimeter is 10 unit. So 10, 20, 30 till 100 we have to write, because all the bars are of 100. So we have drawn all bars of 100, 100, 100 units. Now we have to divide it. Next thing is to divide the bars. So how to divide? As percentage we have got, for first school it is 60, so we will divide it at 60. So as we all can see, 60 is here, so we will divide the first bar at 60. Then second bar we can divide at 75. So this is the 75, where it is between 70 and 80, 75 will be there. So in this way divide it at 75. Okay, see that the line should not go out of the bar. If it is going out, rub the extra portion and then draw it properly. Then for third school, 50% students wants to go to science and 50 for commerce, so we have to divide it at 50. So let us divide it at 50. Third bar we have to divide at 50, and then fourth bar we have to divide at 40. So divide the fourth bar at 40. So in this way we have divided all the bars, and then next thing is to show that particular part in different marks. So I will be showing it by putting dot 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 dot. You can do anything. You can show it by slant line, you can show it by vertical lines, anything we can do. I am showing it by dot 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 dot, like this. We will be showing all the bars. So I have put dot in all these 4 parts of these bars, and that means what? This part which is shown by dot 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 are the percentage of students whose inclination are towards science, and the blank part is for the inclination of student towards this commerce. So here I am writing these are the students' inclination towards science, and blank part we have to write for the students' inclination towards commerce. So in this way we can draw this percentage bar graph, which can be divided afterwards.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.